Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 4th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW because we found out another match for All Out, I believe. Yeah, we did. We got Ricochet issuing a challenge to the Hurt Syndicate, all three members, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, and Bobby Lashley against the GOA and Ricochet, and MVP accepted the match and all that stuff. To start off the show, we got a brawl between Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd started the show with Darby Allin, beating up Darby Allin. They were having a brawl to start the show, and then a lot of things happened here. The Death Riders got involved. Hook came out to make the save to Darby Allin. And then the Ops came out, and I guess Hook wasn't happy, so he didn't come and help. We had a brawl with them. Willow Nightingale showed up. Everybody was showing up. And in the backstage, we got Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd fighting in the backstage. Gabe Kidd tried to smash Darby Allin's head with a hammer. Didn't happen. And then Darby went to a pickup truck, and he throws some dust in the face of Gabe Kidd. And then he grabbed a cloth, and he has some chemicals in that cloth to knock out Gabe Kidd, and then he put him in a body bag and dragged him with a truck. The body bag was attached to the pickup truck, and then Darby Allin drove away. So a lot of things happened, but we got into the backstage, and the Ops was talking and all that stuff, and they're talking about Hook. Hook came out. He says he doesn't need these guys' help. And he got replaced. Remember, he was supposed to be part of the Ops, but he got injured, so Samoa Joe brought Powerhouse Hobbs in it. So he got replaced. He's not happy about that, and Samoa Joe is apologizing for that. And he says, yes, I did that. It's my call. I replaced you. I'm sorry. And he says, we will always have your back, no matter if you need it or you don't. If you like it or not. Well, we got another brawl, ladies and gentlemen. We're supposed to hear from the Adam Copeland and Christian Cage because they're going to be a tag team, first time ever on AEW. They've done it in WWE in Toronto. They were about to talk about FTR, but when Adam Copeland got in the ring, he got attacked by FTR, and then Christian Cage came out to make the save, and then we just had a brawl multiple times. And they probably got, even some wrestlers from Jobber World came out to try to stop these guys. I saw one guy I know from GTS, Jordan Oliver, he was there. And then this Jobber guy was having problems with FTR. He was actually trying to have a fight with these guys. So FTR issued to this Jobber a tag team match at Collusion. So and he has to find a tag team partner. Who he will find. I think that's all the segments we had to talk about. We had some backstage interviews and all that. But let's get to the matches. We have Mercedes Moné versus Alice Windsor for the TBS title. Once again, why? I have no idea. Why does she deserve another title shot? I have no idea. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Almost got, time limit was about to be ended. It was a pretty decent match. A lot of submissions. But the winner of that match was Mercedes Moné retaining the title. It wasn't because of the title limit. She actually won the match. And then Alice, when it looked like Mercedes was trying to give her some respect, but I think she put the title in her face, and Alice Windsor got angry, and she did a sharpshooter onto Mercedes. And then we got Mark Briscoe wants a match with Don Callis' family because he wants Kyle Fletcher. So Don Callis named who he's going to be facing at Collusion. And it's going to be Takeshita. But Mark Briscoe says, I want to fight now. I don't want to wait until Saturday. He wants to fight now. So choose one of your goons to face me tonight. Rocky was getting ready to fight, but Lance Archer is the person. It was a pretty okay match. The winner of that match was Mark Briscoe. Like I said, Don Callis has a lot of jobbers. Oh, man. We got Brody King and Bandito versus Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli for the tag team titles. This happened a lot. A lot of things happened here. It was a pretty decent match, but Jon Moxley got involved. Darby Allin got involved. He attacked Jon Moxley, and a lot happened. The winner of that match is still the tag team champions, Brody King and Bandito. Our main event, we got Kyle Fletcher teaming up with Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks. Well, their nameplate says those guys again. They don't have a name this time. Versus Jet Speed, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. I enjoyed this 8-man tag team match. High flying all over the place. It was great. But the winner of that match was Kyle Fletcher, Josh Alexander, and the Young Bucks. They got the win, but they weren't done there. They attacked Kenny Omega after the show, after the match. I think they attacked everybody else as well. Not to try to make sure they can't help Kenny Omega. And then Kyle Fletcher did a brainbuster onto Kenny Omega into a table. Because there was a table set before this whole thing. It was set during the match. And Kyle Fletcher put Kenny Omega through a table. Kyle Fletcher was busted open. I don't know if that was his blood or that was Kenny Omega's blood. But we saw another person that had to go on the stretcher after the show. And that was Kenny Omega this time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It is a short video. We are getting closer to 2K25's next DLC. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting closer. It's getting really close, man. It's like the 5th today. No, it's the 4th. But we're almost getting there. Like, everybody should be excited the 10th because that's 7 more days away from the DLC. Not a lot of people are happy for El Grande Americano, but I'm okay with it because it's a wrestler. And I'm okay with the legends that's going to be in there as well. We got New Age Outlaws, D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, Victoria. All those people. What else are going to add in there? Will they put a arena in there? We have no idea. We don't know what else they're going to do. Right now, 2K is a little quiet of the DLC right now because it's not here yet or being close here yet. We might hear some things from next week. We might see some videos of their entrances because there's 5 of them. Well, technically 4 because they're going to do New Age Outlaws together. So there's 4 of them. And I don't think they're going to do it on the weekend. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or they're going to wait until Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, and then you get that. Normally they do that. I don't know how they're going to do it this time, but we will figure it out. But we're getting closer. It's not this week that's coming up. It's next week that we get this DLC. So don't count the days for these days. Count the days for next week because that's the week that you want to hurry up because the DLC comes out on that week. 2 weeks from now. So yeah, that's interesting. What else we have? What else we have to talk about? People are still going crazy about AJ Lee. I wouldn't believe it until she actually shows up. Because people are saying the rumors could be Rhea Ripley being CM Punk's partner. People are saying AJ Lee. I want to see with my own eyes, and then I get excited if I actually hear her music and see her come to the ring. That's what I want to see. I can't get excited right now because people are talking about it. People are saying, oh, there's the rumors. Yes, all these people that talk about rumors, they're always right. They talk about CM Punk making his return. They talk about Hikuleo making his debut, Jacob Fatu, and I didn't believe it until they showed up. So, that's what we're doing. We're waiting until AJ Lee shows up. If she does show up, we don't know. There has been a reason why CM Punk is showing up on SmackDown. It could be an issue, a challenge. He might say his tag team partner will be AJ Lee, and she doesn't show up until WrestlePalooza. It could be a challenge. I think if we see Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch show up, maybe she will show up on SmackDown. But if it's just CM Punk issuing a challenge, we might see AJ Lee make her return in Palooza. That's what I think. Because if he's getting attacked, I think AJ Lee will come out and save him. Or whoever his tag team partner will be will save him. Because I guess he doesn't hit women, so because he didn't touch Becky Lynch when he was getting slapped in the face multiple times on Raw. So it looks like he doesn't want to hit a woman. He's going to find a woman that could help him to stop Becky Lynch while he gets Seth Rollins. So I think that's what's going to happen. If he's getting a tag on SmackDown from Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, I think his tag team partner will come out and help him. If it's Rhea Ripley or AJ Lee, we have no idea. I'm hoping it's not Rhea Ripley because she has her own problems. She has her own problems with the Kabuki Warriors. She wants the Women's World title. She never had a problem with the Vision. She showed up on the Raw exclusive on their social media, I guess, to check on LA Knight and Jey Uso. And then they had a Yeet party, and LA Knight and Rhea Ripley had a handshake. But I don't think she actually came out to help them. And that's Brawns. They have their own separate rivalry than what Seth Rollins has. They don't care about CM Punk right now. They care about Jey Uso and LA Knight. The only person that cares about CM Punk right now is Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. So if Rhea Ripley came out to check on Jey Uso and LA Knight, that's a separate rivalry of the Vision. That's what every faction does. They always split the rivalries. There's a singles wrestler rivalry, and then there's a tag team rivalry. Just like these two guys. And the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm hoping it's not Rhea Ripley. I'm hoping. Because it doesn't make any sense when she has her own little problems with the Kabuki Warriors, and then she gets this problem. See, just like AEW, Mark Briscoe has a problem with MJF. But now he wants Don Callis family. What happened to MJF? He screwed MJF of a World Championship match, World title win. He didn't really screw him up because he helped Hangman. But you saw the aftermath footage of what MJF says. He wants Mark Briscoe. But Mark Briscoe wants Don Callis. See, they changed their rivalries. I'm hoping WWE doesn't do the same thing. Because now I'm getting confused. Mark Briscoe says he wants MJF last week when he had the newborn that he announced. But now he wants Don Callis' family this week. I think he said it last week as well. He wants to call Fletcher's TNT title. But you have MJF to worry about. But you want Don Callis' family. Stop switching the dang rivalries. It's confusing. We heard that Taz is going to be in the Extreme Hall of Fame. He got inducted. Congrats to Taz. Maybe that's why they're in the 2300 right now for Taz. So yeah, I think that's it. We need to talk about WWE or any type of wrestling. TNA is happening tonight. We will hear from Joe Hendry. Maybe Dark State will attack Joe Hendry because he kind of screwed them over in their 8-man tag team match. Trick Williams. I did not see anything about Trick Williams. We all know he's defending his title at Battle for Glory, but that's next month. What else is Trick Williams is going to do? Remember, now he has a problem with DIY on NXT. Can he bring AJ Francis? I don't know. But that's all for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. See you guys tomorrow for TNA results. Bye-bye.